She is jumping on the bandwagon. Hardest one yet. It's been 31 degrees here and we don't have aircon or anything, obviously. I might have given up by now. We have made it. The challenge is over. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's a super grey day outside, but I was really excited to film this intro because I want to get started on my Chloe Ting 2-week shred challenge. I am so nervous. I'm not a workout nut. I worked out very infrequently throughout the whole of lockdown, maybe like twice a week, and it's usually, I don't know, not as intense as some of these workouts that I have coming up. But I'm a bit nervous about that, but I just saw so many people do this challenge, see the results, push themselves, and I was really inspired by Elena Taber's video. She just really wanted to kind of test her discipline and challenge herself like mentally as well as physically to like do something for 2 weeks like every day, which is kind of where I was at. I can really relate to that, so I'm really excited to see how this is going to go. I do not have much willpower or discipline, like I can say that hands up, like that's me. I just can't. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting 2 weeks, but I'll put my before photos and videos in here. Obviously it's nothing crazy. I've been working out, like I said, inconsistently, but I have been working out through lockdown, so I'm not sure how much of a difference my after pictures will have, but for now this is a starting point. In terms of my measurements, I currently weigh 141 pounds, my waist is 28.5 inches and my hips are 40.5 inches. So we'll see if there's any difference there, but for now this is where we're starting from. Wow, I don't know if you can tell quite how sweaty I am, but that was hard. Safe to say we have a lot of room for improvement. I'm so out of breath. I had to stop halfway through, get a water. Don't know why I didn't do that before. And I did find that on the countdown when it was be like 5, 4, 3, 2, I would usually stop at 2, which isn't so great, so I didn't really go for like the whole time. And I did take a lot of breaks. And like I said, I work out twice a week, so I really didn't think I would be struggling quite as much as I am right now. But when I do my workout, it's literally like 10 to 12 minutes. I mean, this was only 13 minutes, but I just feel like mine's a lot less intense. I usually do a lot less jumping and things because I have downstairs neighbours, so not sure how they enjoyed that workout, but I have downstairs neighbours, so I try and avoid jumping. I just stick to like sit-ups, bicycle plank things or whatever, those kind of things to like minimize the stomping. So maybe that's where it caught me out, but yeah, I can see how this would shift some weight in 2 weeks or like tone you or whatever, because wow, I'm exhausted. And I also did a few exercises wrong. I think it's just, obviously I haven't seen the program before, so I think it's just kind of getting used to the exercises, especially because I had it on the TV, but a lot of them were like planks and stuff, so I was trying to keep my head down but like looking up at the TV. So like on the bunny hop one, you're supposed to do hop hop, and I was going hop hop hop. I was doing like 3 instead of 2, so making life a little bit more difficult for myself, but I think that will only come with time, and hopefully as I progress and get further towards the end, I'm like doing the full time, stopping less. I also got a stitch at some point. I think that's just my breathing. So yeah, day 1, very sweaty. My hair was already greasy, not gonna lie, but this has definitely added to it. So I'm about to hop in the shower. I don't know if I'm going to film every day. I'll probably film every other day, just so that you're not sick of me exercising over and over again and there are all the clips you see. So I will see you on day 3, but I'm actually going home, going back to Bournemouth to see my family, so I imagine the setup will look a little bit different. But I will see you in 2 days. Just thought we could catch up for a little bit. It's currently day 3, just done my workout, just showered, and it's definitely getting easier very far from easy. I have noticed like after the first and second day, my butt and my back was really sore. I think the butt part was my fault because I forgot to stretch my butt. I stretched my legs, my abs, everything was fine, but god, my glutes hurt like mad. And I think the back pain is just my form. I don't think I'm like engaging my core enough or like keeping like my tailbone tucked in. I think I'm like arching my back, and then yeah, just things are happening. But I woke up this morning and it wasn't too bad, and I was very conscious of it today in the workout, so hopefully it'll be right. And I only paused the video twice today, whereas the first time I stopped 16 times. I don't know how many times I stopped, but I think I paused it about 5 times. So we're seeing small improvements. I definitely feel like I'm being more productive throughout the day because I have to like get up, get going, have a shower and everything quite quickly, because obviously it's only like a 12-minute workout, 30-minute workout. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling so far. I'm definitely going to keep it going. I can honestly say I've never worked out 3 days in a row in my life, so I'm feeling pretty proud of myself right now. But yeah, we'll see how day 4 goes, and I will check in with you on day 5. Day 4, hardest one yet. So day 5, and probably my first fail day, I just really wasn't feeling it today, and I am that person who likes to just listen to my body, I guess, or just like not push myself too hard, which I know is the whole point of this, like my discipline and willpower and everything. So yeah, I would say today was definitely a fail day. I maybe gave it like 10% of my effort today, which was not good. My body no longer aches, so my back is fine, my butt is fine, but the last, like today and yesterday, were just so difficult, and I think it's just hitting that mental block right now of like, can I keep doing this over and over again? Having different music every day definitely helps, but I'm gonna see if maybe later on I'm inspired to do it again. If not, tomorrow is a new day, and I'm gonna try really freaking hard tomorrow to like give it my all and be a sweaty mess as per usual. But I think it's gonna be really difficult this week because it's getting hot. It's gonna be 31 degrees this week, and last week I was doing it in like 19-degree heat, 18-degree heat, and you saw how sweaty I was. So I'm not sure how this week is gonna go, but I'm definitely gonna give it a try. So yeah, day 5, a bit of a write-off, but I will check up with you in day 7. Day 6. On this depiction of day 7, I'll catch up with you next. Hi everyone, fun fact, it's actually day 9, but day 7 was pretty good, definitely still quite hard. The movements are definitely getting easier, and we're thinking back to my first workout, I'm like definitely made improvements since then. But it's like the burpees and the, what are they called? The planks where you have to go like up and back down. I really suck at those, really struggle with those, and I don't think that's going to change in the next 5 days, but still trying, just definitely a bit of a struggle. I'm not going to say like I'm smooth sailing, but I think honestly if I wasn't filming this video I might have given up by now. This is like great for accountability, and as I said at the beginning, this is all about discipline, so I would have really tried to keep with it, but I don't know, it's quite, obviously it's very repetitive doing the same thing for this amount of times, and with my workouts I quite like to switch them up or do things a bit different. So yeah, it's definitely still a struggle in terms of like what I'm noticing, because obviously we are more than halfway through now, day 9. I wouldn't say I've noticed anything huge, like there's been no like, oh my god, I have abs or anything, like it's only been a week. But I know by now quite a few people were seeing like massive differences, especially if they were like hoping to lose weight, or if they had changed their diet, or if they didn't really do any exercise before. But for me, I think it's going to be very gradual. I think I'll only see the results once I step on that scale, or once I put the before and after side by side. So for now, I'm enjoying getting up every day, I'm enjoying working out every day, and I think it is making me more productive. Definitely enjoying it, but definitely a little bit different than how I thought it was going to go. Definitely still difficult. That is the main thing. But I'm going to go ahead, do my day 9 workout, and I'll catch up with you. We made it to day 10. Getting ready for day 11. It's officially day 14. We have made it. The challenge is over. Did not think we'd get here, but here we are. I just thought I'd hop on just to give you like my final thoughts, as well as obviously show you my before and after, which I think is going to be pretty interesting. But let's start with just like my overall opinion, recommendations, and just things to consider if you're also thinking of like trying out this challenge. So I think overall the experience has been really fun, but definitely hard, and I think it's fun to have like a challenge and to test yourself and push yourself out of your comfort zone. But I thought the hard was going to be like, it was going to be physically hard, but I think it was actually mentally more difficult than physically. I think by like day 10 I kind of had the mentality that like it had just become a bit dull doing the same routine over and over again like every day, which meant I obviously really had to push myself and get that discipline down, which is obviously what this challenge was all about. So I'm like really happy that I pushed through it and like got to day 14. Did not think that was going to happen on some days. Obviously some days were better than others, but I think you're never going to be 100% on your A game every day. So I think it was just a more realistic portrayal of it. Like some days you're going to have really good days, some days you're going to be in pain from the day before, some days you're just going to go a bit slower, what have you. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it went, but I think moving forward I would definitely switch up my exercises and do like different routines on different days, just so that it doesn't get like so monotonous and it stays like fun and upbeat and interesting rather than like the same thing every day. Not to mention like obviously your body will kind of get used to those movements eventually, so it will kind of like plateau off. But yeah, that's something to consider and something I think I'll definitely do moving forward. I would say the two main things that helped me get to this point would be having accountability. So for me it was obviously filming this video, but whether that's you have a flatmate who does it with you, whether that's you call your mum every day after you've done it, whatever, as long as you have someone checking in to check that you've actually done it, unless you are really disciplined and have that self-motivation to just get on and do it, in which case you're very lucky and I do not share that. But having the accountability really helped me stay on track, and also switching out the music. So I would always put the video on mute, have my headphones and listen to different music every day, just so that it felt a little bit different each day. It was like had a little bit more interest, I guess, and just something, yeah, a little bit different to look forward to. So today I actually listened to Avril Lavigne, but you can obviously play whoever you want, whatever album, playlist, whatever, just to switch up a little bit. In terms of the most important things for me was to do it in the morning to get it like quick done out the way, to think about my form, because I think it can be quite difficult, especially if you don't exercise very often, watching this video and being like, okay now do this, 5-second rest, okay now do this. You're not really concentrating on like what your body is doing, you're just trying to like get the movements out as quickly as possible, which I think is why I had like that backache in my spine. And it's a lot of like getting up very quickly and going down quite quickly, and for someone with low blood pressure like me, I often got like quite lightheaded because it was like a lot of different levels, and obviously a lot of jumping. So it was just important for me to like make sure my body was in check and that I was keeping my form, which was quite difficult. And then the other thing was to stretch, because if I did not stretch I would be in so much pain, and the stretching definitely helped with that. But there isn't a stretch portion of the video. I think you'd have to watch like another video if you needed like different methods of stretching, or just do your own. So it was quite hard to remember and like get into the groove of it at the start, but I definitely just added on like an extra 10 minutes at the end just to stretch everything out. So before I get into my recommendations, if you want to go ahead and do this exercise or this like challenge, let's take a look at my before and afters. So as you can see, I wouldn't say there's like 1000% like a huge amount of difference. There's very subtle changes which I have personally noticed, and I think I feel a lot better for it. But there's definitely like some more toning there and like a little bit of slimming down. And in terms of my measurements, my original measurements was I weighed 141 pounds, my waist was 28.5 inches, and my hips were 40.5 inches. So I now weigh 140 pounds, so I've lost 1 pound. My waist is 28 inches and my hips are 40 inches. So I only lost half an inch off my waist and my hips. So as you can see, not a huge difference, not huge numbers or anything like that. This for me was definitely more of like a discipline challenge and a challenge to test myself, rather than a challenge to see how much weight I could lose or how many inches I could lose. So I'm not disheartened by that at all. The fact that I've got to this final stage is amazing, and I'm so happy about that. But just something to consider. Obviously people are going to have different results. I also want to mention, because I don't think any of the videos I've watched have mentioned this, but obviously the after picture is taken after you do your day 14 workout. So obviously you've just done done a 15-minute workout, so your abs and everything are going to be popping a little bit more because you've just worked all of them, and people tan and things in between them, so just something to bear in mind. I know these before and after pictures can be like really amazing and such an achievement, but also make someone like me who maybe didn't have those same results maybe put myself down or think badly about myself because I didn't achieve that. But obviously there's things going on behind the scenes that I think aren't too transparent, so I just wanted to give you those disclaimers just in case you're looking at maybe my before and after pictures, you're thinking I didn't even get that or anything. Don't compare yourself, just try it out for yourself. Have a like mental aspect to it rather than just the physical. It's so much fun. I would highly recommend it just to challenge yourself. Like, that's how you learn about yourself and you grow, is by trying new things, getting out your comfort zone. And this was really fun and definitely a challenge that I would recommend to anyone. It's like 15 minutes of your day, so it's super easy to take on, and yeah, really enjoyed it, so definitely would recommend. But yeah, if you have liked this video, please hit thumbs up and subscribe down below, and if you do want to see any more challenges or anything like that, obviously these aren't the typical videos that I post, do let me know because I'd be really interested to see what you're interested in. And if you have liked this video, don't forget to hit thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. Bye!